Hi guys, good day and welcome to today on Princess Anu TV. In case you see me for the first time, I am Princess Anu. And as you can see, the setup is a bit very different because like I said, we're going to be starting the learning classes, but I am not a flight instructor. I am just a student pilot, and that's why I'm giving this disclaimer because I want to refresh on things I already know, things that have they've taught me. We've been at home for a very long while, so I thought, okay, I should do that refresher with you guys. And so I'm just gonna be, it's for entertainment purposes. Yeah, I have to put out this disclaimer there because there are a lot of people out there saying, come on, is she an instructor? No, we are going to be learning together. We are going to be discussing together. So it's going to be like a discussion, like we'll answer questions on some of these subjects. And basically, we're going to be starting with meteorology. Yeah! I actually love meteorology so much because I don't know, I just love the course because it's about the weather. Is very very like it's something you can actually relate to it. You can look at the weather and say, okay, this is a CB cloud. Yeah, because I was taught in class. And you can say, okay, rain is likely going to fall. It's something you can relate with very very well. So that's what we're going to be starting with. And in case you are new here and you don't know, this channel is all about aviation, motivation, and adventure. And I promise to keep these videos as short as possible because I want you to be entertained. I want you to also be able to relate with what's going on. So we're going to do it episode by episode as much as possible from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. Then on Saturdays and Sundays, we're going to have our discussion. So if you have questions, you can keep them. Either leave them in the comment section. I will answer them subsequently, or you can also wait till like Saturday, Sunday, where we have our chit chat and discussion. So we're going to use Saturdays as just like talks, interactive stuff. Then Sundays, our normal, gisting. I always love Sundays because Sundays always like the gisting, the chit chat, the row. So are we going to be starting today? I really don't know whether we have so much time to start today, but we are going to just start right now, and we're going to be dealing with meteorology. Yeah, meteorology. Come on, somebody shout, meteorology. Yeah, and meteorology, there's a reason why we have to study meteorology because you have to know about the weather. The weather is something that is very, very important when you talk about meteorology. I think I need to write. Yeah, because you guys are my student. My student. We are all mates in the class. So, we are all like learning together. So, I'm going to be dealing with meteorology today. Okay. So, yeah, that's the short form. That's how they always put it. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but I think I need to bring this camera a little bit closer. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to adjust all these settings a little bit. Okay, so that you can have a very good view of what we're going to be discussing today. So we're just going to touch like just a little stuff from today's lessons. Then we are going to go to episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, where we'll answer questions. So let's just basically talk about what meteorology, or why do we actually study meteorology. We actually study meteorology because meteorology has to do with the atmosphere. And so it's not just atmosphere, like everything that concerns the weather, the atmosphere, because aircrafts obviously fly. Yeah, aircraft kind of we all fly in the air. We are not like flying on ground. Probably if we were doing our stuffs on ground, maybe we will have to study. What are we going to study if we're doing our stuffs on ground? I really don't even know. But now we do our stuffs in the air, and so we have to study about the atmosphere because it kind of tells us, are we going to go up or are we going to come down, or what's really going to happen, like that kind of stuff. And so that's what we're going to be dealing with generally. So we'll start with meteorology, then maybe we'll go later to aerodynamics. If you love aerodynamics, you let me know. But whether you love it or not, you're going to treat it. Yeah, because aerodynamics was one of the most challenging courses. When I say most challenging, but it was kind of dicey because you have a lot of increasing and decreasing. You're also going to be having them in meteorology. Let me tell you the truth. You're also going to be having them in meteorology, but I think in meteorology is not so much, but you're going to be having them. But in aerodynamics, you have a lot of increasing, decreasing, and it goes up. What happens when it comes down and all that. So let's just basically talk about the atmosphere today. Let's dive straight into that. Some things you should know about the atmosphere is that, almost all the kind of gases we have are kind of trapped in the atmosphere. All the gases. So we have like gases trapped in this atmosphere. So basically, all the gases we have are trapped in here, and because they are trapped in here, we have to kind of like demarcate this guy. So we have like stages of the atmosphere. I hope you're following. Don't just look at my face, please. Follow my lectures. And so, guys, the constituents of the atmosphere are still basically the same, because just like the way they taught us in like secondary school, just secondary school stuff. And let me be giving you guys a little bit clue of what I'm talking about. The constituents of the atmosphere is still the same thing that they taught us, which is we have nitrogen, we have oxygen, and we have carbon dioxide. Those are the basic constituents of the atmosphere. So you have nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon dioxide. And like you know, nitrogen has the biggest percentage, which is always a 78%. This question always comes out. Yeah, it always comes out. Constituents of atmosphere. And like you know, oxygen has the next 21%. And argon, they always used to say, has a lesser percent, which is like 1%. Sometimes they say 0.5 because it has all this argon, it has other natural, like other gases like included. So if we kind of calculate, we are supposed to get like 100%, obviously. We're supposed to get 100% for this. Now, guys, in the layers of the atmosphere, actually, the atmosphere has different layers. And so in the layers of the atmosphere, we have the troposphere, which I'm going to be listing. We have the troposphere, we have the stratosphere, we have the mesosphere, and the thermosphere. And sometimes some books actually put the exosphere, but that's all those ones are not so important. The ones that are very, very important, especially in flying and aviation, is usually the troposphere and the stratosphere. And that's why, and that's because that's the area that the aircraft actually flies in. And the stratosphere is about almost like 65,000 feet, and so not all aircraft even get to 65,000 feet. So actually we now start discussing mesosphere and thermosphere. Also, guys, there's some things I didn't mention when I was talking about the troposphere and you know the stratosphere, mesosphere. There are also some am I going to put it like layers that kind of demarcate? There are some points that are demarcated. So you talk about the tropopause, you have the stratopause. Yeah, we're going to be going more and more deep into this, but I just thought I should give like a little introduction on how this whole thing is going to be going, because guys, I'm sure you're really, really going to love it, because we're going to be going like in depth. No, but seriously, we're really going to be going in depth into some of these things, not like so much in depth, but we're going to be doing our best. And yeah, I also noticed that I put an O just after the nitrogen. No, it's just N2O2 and carbon dioxide CO2. So you know, chemistry too is very, very important, but is it not important in aviation? Kind of. So guys, maybe tomorrow we're going to be answering some questions concerning these things we have talked about, which I am very, very sure that they always bring out in aviation, because that's what matters, because it's about knowing it, then the application, then knowing how to like go around it over and over again. So till I see you in the next video, please stay safe, be fine. If you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. If you've not liked this video yet, come on, give me a thumbs up. Am I not a good like teacher student or something? Anyways, we are all learning together, like I said, so we'll all have fun together. A lot of laughs, a lot of funs, a lot of everything mixed together. So stay tuned, guys, for the more nicer and sweet episodes like to come. So till I catch you, till I come your way in the next video, keep watching. Just keep watching. Just keep watching.